You've worked on set with all different kinds of skin materials for prosthetics, correct? You've worked with foam, silicone, gelatin, Pros-8 appliances, and probably some I don't even know. Do you find that because of 4K now, and because it's amped up from HD even more so, that that's affected how you do makeup on set?
I don't think so.
So you feel you were always pushing yourself up to a
because I feel
level?
like as long as you do a clean job, I mean, you know, the weird part now is there's so much digital. So people are like, don't worry about the, edges. We'll fix it in post. And I'm like, no, like that's not why you fly me out here. Like I get so aggravated hearing that because, you know, it's like if you fly me somewhere to work, I'm going to do the best job I can do. So yeah, I don't think so. I think you make it as clean as you can possibly make it and go from there. But
I was watching an article I was reading an article about Rogue One, and they were actually one of the main robot. Did you see Rogue One, Star Wars?
Yes.
The main like wisecracking robot they had, the tall one. They actually were rendering him in real time, so the director could see him moving on the screen, even though they had the green dots and all of that.
Yep. Now you reminded me because I just finished film where it's a lot of digital, but it's also a lot of practical. So we had to mix it, and it's like. So we go to Weta, which is a big, you know, we go for tracking. They put on these mocap suits. I mean, it's so cool. It was cool, but we got to mix the makeup with the digital. So
was it characters that like had digital elements and makeup elements in one person? Kind of. That's great. But you can't.
So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I can't say anything about it, but it'll be interesting to see when it comes out, like the combo.
Since you've graduated, we've gotten a few more honors programs. So we have the Venial Apprenticeship, which is awesome, where students can submit creature designs, and V works with them, or the winner, to create the creature and then apply it with them, which is an incredible opportunity at a convention of her choice, usually IMATS or Comic-Con. And then we have the mentorship program, which Bill is part of, Bill Corso. We have, and then we've got the protege program, which is where we'll send groups of graduates to go work in effects studios for 2 weeks at a time as interns. And we did one with Weta, which was great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we sent a group down there, and Richard Taylor took care of them, and they walked through step by step, and they made their own orc makeups, which is really fun. But we've done it with Neil Gordon out with Millennium in London, and Legacy, of course.
Yeah.
So we've kind of got the bases covered.
That's cool.
Right there.
What do you think, or how do you think the industry's changed since you started from now?
Well, it's funny because when I asked the question to you, like, how have you seen it impact? You started during HD.
Right. So
For me, it was back when it was regular SD TV and bright lights, and you're dealing. And silicone was, you know, I remember when we first started teaching at the school was, I think 2002. And it was after I had seen A River Runs Through It and X-Men with Mystique. And I think that's when we started doing silicone appliances. But they still weren't widely used. People were still heavy with foam latex and gelatin. So for me, it's a little different seeing the evolution. But I see 4K as just another leap into making sure, I mean, you cannot do a foam latex partial appliance on a face with 4K. I just don't know if that would hold up. You know, it's exciting right now. There's a big resurgence of animatronics and puppetry. And mixed media, like what you said, instead of just relying completely on CG. And that's why we teach classes like Photoshop and ZBrush, is you have to look to the future and you have to be prepared for those kinds of situations. I've talked to Howard about it, and Howard wants to do, we do these Hollywood master classes where after you graduate you can attend them on a weekend. And Howard wants to do one on foam latex. He says, I want to show him, you can take a foam piece and paint it and it'll look exactly like silicone. It's like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, foam sometimes, like, it's a miracle.
All that sweat can breathe through it.